Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. This is a segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical cut, but the television cut as well. Today we're going to be talking about The Birds. The Birds is a 1963 film which runs approximately 119 minutes and is directed by Alfred Hitchcock. He passed away on April 29th, 1980 at the age of 80. He was responsible for Torn Curtain, Vertigo, and Rear Window. Now this stars Rod Taylor as Mitch Brenner. He passed away on January 7th, 2015 at the age of 84. He was in Inglourious Bastards, The Time Machine, and Call, which is actually interesting because one of the other ways... I know that's a different movie. That's Nightwing. Okay. This also stars Tippi Hedren as Melanie Daniels. She was in Marnie, Roar, and Return to Babylon. And Jessica Tandy as Lydia Brenner. She passed away on September 11th, 1994, at the age of 85. She was in Driving Miss Daisy, Fried Green Tomatoes, and Batteries Not Included. Now, the budget was $2.5 million, and Tippi was cut in the face by one of the birds. How about that? Okay, super simple plot on this one. Tippi Hedren plays Melanie Daniels, whose father runs a very successful newspaper, so she's quite rich. She's buying birds for a friend of hers when she meets Mitch. And they, I guess, have some witty banter, and they both end up at Bodega Bay, which is a seashore town. Actually, where The Fog and... who else was filmed there? Oh, The Fog was filmed, and it was portrayed in Puppet Master, but that wasn't Bodega Bay. But yeah, it was filmed somewhere else. So they're on this island, or this seaside town, and there is a romance brewing between Mitch and Melanie, and they get attacked by birds. That's it. There's really nothing much to this movie. But it's really captivating and interesting, and it's a shame that I didn't think so when I was younger. I saw this a long time ago when I was younger, and being like 12, I thought it was really, really boring, and there wasn't enough bird action in it. Now, granted, this is one of his gorier movies, especially since it's in color. But yeah, I didn't like it much when I was a kid. And I saw it one time since then, but that was like a few years after I saw it the first time. So now, watching this, because actually they had this at Big Lots, and I got this when I was with my wife. Visiting it now, or revisiting it, it has a whole new meaning. Now, it's kind of slow, but it's also a classic in a way that only Hitchcock can deliver. The bird action doesn't come until like the first hour, so there's plenty of dialogue. And it's not just that, it's the scenery, it's everything. It's just beautifully shot, vivid, and just an amazing film. It really is. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Tippi Hedren. I always thought she was kind of bitchy in this role, and I guess that maybe that turned me off when I was a little kid as well. She just wasn't my favorite leading actress that Hitchcock put in his movies. That was just me, though. But other than that, it's darn near a very, very well done, perfect film. Let me get to my relatable recommendation. And that is going to be Notorious. I was going to use another Animal Gone Wild movie, but instead decided to go with another Hitchcock film because while he's a genius and while he's one of the best directors ever to sit behind a camera, I really think his popularity has kind of gone by the wayside, and people don't talk about him as much anymore unless you're talking about Psycho or The Birds, and like I said before, maybe Vertigo. His movies are absolutely amazing. They're captivating, they're very entertaining, and he just has a way of weaving things in his film to make it interesting. Even if it's a long film, it feels like you're there for maybe an hour at the most. And that's talent. Check out Notorious, great film. Also check out The Birds, also a fantastic film. I'm glad I watched it now and, didn't revisit it years ago. I'm glad that I like the slow burn enough to kind of give this one another chance. So, also don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a relatable recommendation. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.